My favourite scene in the book was when John died because it brought out the emotion of Josie, and it also brought Ivy and Josie closer, even though they didn't like each other, they had the same feelings about John.
My favourite scene in the book was when Josie ditched Jacob on their first date when it totally failed, because her dad picked her up and they went out for pizza. I thought this was really good for them because they'd never really spoken as a father and a daughter, and it sounded as if they actually could have known each other forever.
I like the relationship between Jacob and Josie a bit better than John and Josie because I found that they had more fun together and that they just really cherish each other, while John and Josie just like to talk about school and what they were going to do together, like with work, and they weren't really friends that much. Like, they were good friends, but they just talk all about work and how much they hated life, so yeah.
I think what could have been better in the book is that there would have been less problems between everyone else, because there were so many characters and it was a little bit hard to follow, but with all of their different personalities and all of their own problems, it was kind of hard to remember who did what and stuff like that.
My least favourite part in the story was when Josie and Jacob were about to have sex, and Josie decided that she wanted to be a virgin because Jacob's dad was in the other room and she thought she wanted to do it at the right time and the right place.
If I could be any character in the book, I'd be Sarah. Like, her personality about liking boys and all that wasn't what I'd be, but she lived like she was young basically, and she would be happy and love things about life.
If I could be any character in the book, I'd probably be Josie, because she's just so outgoing and friendly, sometimes a little bit stubborn, but that's okay, everyone's like that, but she really accepts people for who they are and tries to learn more about people before she judges them.
Well, I didn't like how she was so stubborn because it reminds me of my little sister, and I hate that about her. But I really liked how much compassion she had for everybody and the understanding that she wanted of everybody. She really wanted to understand everybody.
I'd rate this book 9 out of 10 because it has emotion to it, and it also is really about acceptance for young teenagers who come from other places other than Australia, and that's why I think it should be a 9.5.
Out of 10, I'd rate this book a 6. I know it's not that high. That's because I didn't really like it, and it wasn't as good as I thought it'd be. It was just too much things going on at once, and it was a bit hard to follow. But the words are really descriptive.
Out of 10, I would probably rate this book 10. I remember taking it home for the first time because I thought I'm such a slow reader. I'll probably be like really slow at reading it and I wouldn't catch up. And I remember staying up really late reading it because I liked it so much. I finished it that night.
I'd probably rate this book a 9. I found that it was really good for teens and reading it, especially girls, like seeing what relationships were like and as you grow up what was going to happen to you, and I found that was really interesting, and I found the writing really like descriptive and nice. So.
Thanks for watching.